staying alive, staying alive. I wonder if unicorns actually poop sherbet ice cream. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh Haynes. If you're new here, think about clicking that subscribe button. Today we're talking about the one lens that I think every filmmaker should have. Yes. So I am talking about the Canon 50mm 1.8. This lens is actually very, very underrated. And you may be asking, why do I need this lens? Well, let me go over the pros and cons for you. Let's go over the pros first. This lens is ridiculously cheap. At the time of me filming this video, this lens is $125 on Amazon. I know a lot of you are thinking $125 is a crap ton for a lens, but when you're talking about a 1.8 aperture, and for those of you guys that don't know that, it's where the lens can open up really wide and let a lot of light in. So you have better capabilities of shooting low light, you can get way better bokeh, you can get that shallow depth of field that everyone loves. And this lens is actually really sharp. I'm not gonna lie, when you're out filming with it or even taking photos with it, it is hard to get a sharp, tack sharp on pretty much any lens at 1.8 unless you're very well experienced. And even then at times, it kind of depends on your camera body, but 9 out of 10 times it is nailing that focus. So the pros for this lens, it's cheap. It's got a wide aperture and it is tack sharp. Now it would only be fair to go over the cons. So let's talk about cons. First off, the build quality. It's not amazing. It is a plastic lens. It's a very cheap plastic, honestly. When you hold it in your hand, it is very, very, very light, especially compared to the Canon like 1.4 or 1.2, where that thing is just freaking huge and you can like tell the quality difference between those, but you're also talking a $5 to $6-ish $100 lens to $125. Another con, it's not very fast. And I don't mean aperture fast. I mean this really shines when you're shooting more portraits or you're filming more like B-roll, cinematic stuff. It's just not the fastest. I would not use that to chase my kids around and try to snap their photos. It's just not the fastest lens. And the third con is it's kind of loud. So if you're using it and you've got a mic set on top of your camera, it's probably gonna pick up that focus. It's not the quietest lens I have. My Sigma 18 to 35 is still not the quietest lens, and it is way quieter than the 50mm 1.8. So even putting the cons on the table, I would still highly recommend this lens. Yeah, it's not the fastest, it's not the quietest, and it's not the best build, but you know what? It is really sharp. It is that 1.8 aperture that is just amazing for the cost, dude. Like, it is so good. And again, I've taken that lens because of the cost being so cheap. I've taken that and done some risky shots in some weather that maybe wasn't the best that I should be doing, because I figure it's only $125. It's not a $1,000 lens. It's not something that I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, go sit in the shower with the water turned on and cry and turn on some like Frank Sinatra or something like that. So my recommendation, if you are a Canon shooter, pick this lens up if you haven't already. I'm telling you, it's an amazing lens. And the best thing is, this lens works on full frame or crop sensor. So next time you're out and you're thinking about picking up another lens and you do not have this lens, pick it up. Well, that's it for me today, guys. If you're new here, think about clicking the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Do you have a 50mm 1.8? Do you? Do you? Do you? I would love to chat with you and get to know you more. You guys are amazing. I'm out. I'm gonna go chop some wood because I look like a lumberjack. I didn't even ask you. Why are you going off? It's not something I'm gonna go sit in the shower and turn on some Lady Gaga. It's not something I'm gonna go sit in the shower with and talk to your mom on speakerphone for 3 straight hours. It's not something I'm gonna sit in the shower and think, hey, my life could be worse. I could be Burke. I can't think of it anymore. I think